Hi guys, me again, the Neyman Reviews guy. Today I would like to give you my impressions of the Neyman back of head protection, and I mean the small squarish one and not the large one. Now there already was a review of this made online. It was done by Matt Easton and he thought it was pretty much shit. And looking at his video, it seemed that he made some pretty valid points, so I kind of agreed with him at the time. I also shared his video, but Neyman said, look, we're pretty confident that this is at least an okay product, so we would like to send it to you so that you make an informed second opinion about it and tell us what you think. If it's shit, we'll change it. If it's not, then we'll just keep it. So I do appreciate that a manufacturer actually contacted me for a second opinion and that they seem to be willing to change it completely if it's a bad product. So let's get down to it. I'll show you the thing. Okay, so here's what it looks like in a mask. Okay, so this is my mask. It's an all-star size 1, so an M mask. And I've been using this for as long as I've had the sword, and I actually think it's an okay product. So let's get to the product itself. Okay, so this is it. As you can see, it's kind of squarish, and its construction consists of 3 plates. There is one big plate that goes like this. There is one middle plate that is here, and there is one smallish plate that is here. So they're kind of interlapping, and they move to a relatively large degree, right? This is this is basically no pressure at all to do this. This is important because it does actually allow you to move your head. Even if I do this, this still, okay, this is a bit too much, but this will still move even when the backside is bent, right? One thing that actually is a problem with this, and that Ned didn't mention, is there is no Velcro strap attached to the product. And why this is a problem is it was meant to be used with the Velcro strap of the mask, and mine was too short. Again, all-star mask, I'm not sure what others are like, but I couldn't use this with the Velcro strap of the mask. Luckily, I had the one that I used before, the back of head that I used before was by PBT, so I just used the Velcro strap of that. I contacted Neyman. I told them that this is actually a problem because some people won't be able to use this without the Velcro strap. And they did say that they would add it. They said that they would try and add it by the end of February. And until that time, so until they have it in stock, if you order this, they said that you should specify that you want a Velcro strap in the comment section of their order, so that they will, because they don't have it in stock, they have to order it, I presume, so that they can get it. Otherwise, let me show you how you actually put it on the mask. Now this is much easier when sitting down. Okay, so let me show you this is the Velcro strap that I use now. So much too long for the mask without anything, but perfect with this back of head. Again, M size mask. Now, that would be nice if you could see it, right? Okay, so you put it like this. Now this Velcro goes over the tongue of the mask, and you want to have it as tight as possible, like a toiga. Okay, there we go. I'll probably have to retighten this when I can sit down. So now I take my Velcro. So this was meant, like this goes underneath, and I can actually put the strap of my mask over here, but it just rips off when I put the actual mask on. So if I take the regular, it's about this length, so without one of the Velcros. Yeah. Okay, so I take this now and just put it underneath. Now I'm gonna tighten this Velcro a little bit extra. Okay, so here's what the product looks like when it's on. A couple of things. There is a hole up here which I don't think is problematic because there is no way you will get a stab here or here. And the strikes are actually covered with the tongue of the mask and the edge of the mask. So this isn't an issue for me, at least. I don't think this is a safety issue. So I'm going to put the mask on. I'm going to be quiet because it's going to cover my microphone while I have it on, just so that you can see the range of movement I have with it. Oh, also, I use a scrum cap, and I really, really advise you to use a scrum cap as well because it's a gift from above. Plus, it makes you look cool. So, as you saw, I can move my neck left and right. I can do that in my jacket as well without having much of an issue with it. I haven't noticed it. It is true, however, that I do long swords, so I don't need this movement as much. But I did do some single sword with it, with the one that Neyman actually sent me for free as well. And I also had no problem. So I'm not sure what Matt was getting at. Maybe it was a difference in jackets, I guess. But I didn't have a problem with either the Neyman jacket or with the Spes Hussar jacket. So maybe it was just put on wrong in that case. I really don't know. One issue, I guess it's a semi-issue, you could say, is that sometimes when you will look left and right, this will open up and there will be a hole about here. Now again, I don't think it's much of an issue because strikes are still covered. But it might be an issue with a stab, I guess, if, I don't know. This is more likely to actually be stabbed, so let me show you. Then again, I've had the exact same problem with my PBT back of head, and I never, not once, got stabbed in here in my 8 years, maybe 9 years of training now. So again, I don't think it's a problem. I will be using this thing because it has a couple of advantages over the one that actually covers the head. First off, you saw I use a scrum cap, and if I use a scrum cap and the cover here, I can't hear shit. So you can hear more. Second one is if I use a scrum cap and this to cover the head, my head overheats a lot, and it doesn't happen with this open type of back of head protection. And the last one is when I actually spar, this is especially true if you have an all-star back of head protection, it covers this place and it covers your, is it peripheral vision? So everything that comes from above will be a bit more difficult to see. Not so much with the PBT, even though I still did notice a difference, not so much, but with the all-star, you will definitely see much more when the strikes from above actually happen. I didn't have any problems with this wanting to go down. So I actually, for a while, I had the Velcro in the label. So the label has kind of a hook and you can put it in there, but I'm sorry. But this is actually better. So I use it like this now, like Neyman actually intended it to be used. So, bottom line, would I recommend the product? I actually think I would recommend it because it has some advantages over the regular ones. It doesn't have any noticeable disadvantages. Okay, one disadvantage is that this part kind of gets chewed up if you don't have it covered through the strikes, but I'm not really bothered by that. And I think it's, for the price, it's a pretty good product. I have actually tried putting on an ass mask with this and it works, but I haven't tried it in a fight yet. So I will ask my girlfriend, who has an all-star ass mask, to use this and tell me what she thinks of it, and I will put it in the, goddammit, what's the box with the words called? I can't remember, but I will put it in the video. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a very decent product for a good price, and it protects about as well, I would say, as my old protector, so the PBT protector. Plus, it's more breathable, you can hear a little bit more, and yeah, that's basically it. The only actual issues I have with it for now are twofold. Number one, doesn't have a Velcro, and hopefully Neyman will include a Velcro as a standard with this product. And the other one is this gap can get kind of big-ish. But again, I've had the same problem with the PBT back of head protection, which costs, I think, around 65 euros. So yeah, if you're looking for a cheap and decent back of head protection, this is it. Plus, if you don't have this covered, it'll be much easier to see if your mask is dented above. Yeah, so if it's dented here, you want to know about it because you will be getting a lot of hits here, and you want to make sure that your mask has structural integrity still. So if you have a big hole in here, that means that it might break after a few more solid hits there. So thanks for watching. If you have this one, please tell me your opinions on it. Again, Matt made a video on it, and I'm not exactly sure what happened there because his opinion is almost directly opposite of mine. So I would appreciate your inputs as well, just so that I know if I fucked something up, or if he did something wrong, or maybe it's just a matter of personal preference. But you know, community feedback would be amazing too. So thank you for watching, and until